Hey friends, Tuxx here. Check it out, my UPS driver just delivered the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu with the Pokemon Ball. We'll do a first impression on this. Actually, I did get the EV one too. It was limit one, and actually I had a really hard time getting two of them. So we went ahead and got one of each. And then later I'll probably get the other one, the EV one. But so this particular case, I got the Pokemon edition with the ball, which is really cool. And this is how it comes, just regular retail. And this is, of course, the 2-pack here. Sorry, my bird is cooing up a storm. I think she wants to be a Pidove. I think that's it. Anyway, so this is for Switch, obviously. And this is a deal where it comes with a ball, which is cool. A little bigger than the normal Switch size box. On the side here, it talks about the contents. We got a few languages. Basically, it's the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu game, the Pokeball Plus. Spinning around here on the side, it's a Pokeball, it's a game controller, and plus more. So basically, you have the ball. So if you don't want to use the controller, you can actually use the ball kind of as a controller. Now, one thing I've heard so far from people who have been getting like promotional copies is the fact that the ball runs out of charge really quickly. So it might be a thing where you use the ball as a novelty now and then, or as a backup or something. But I hear that battery usage is kind of a concern with this game because it does run out pretty quickly. But anyway, it gives you kind of a cool little collectible, you know, and helps, you know, bring in the realism of the game because everybody wants to throw a Pokeball, right? Of course, yeah. On the back here, it shows the game a little bit. An electrifying new game with Pikachu, oh boy. Lots of cool stuff. Obviously, Mewtwo's in it. Team Rocket's in it, and that to me is a big plus. I've always been a fan of Team Rocket, so it's really cool to have it in here. And this game is obviously kind of a, you know, game for nostalgia. You know, you played old Pokemon games as a kid, and it gives you a chance to kind of relive that a little bit. And I think the biggest draw for me is I love the fact that it integrates Pokemon Go, you know, into Pokemon, you know, so there is some interconnectivity between the phone game and the Switch now. And also, just generally being the first Pokemon game for Switch is kind of a big deal, guys. It really is. So, okay, so inside the box here, you see we have the game, which is just standard retail. We'll open this in a second. And then this is the ball. And this is how it comes. Just kind of a smaller box. This is the regular retail box put into this box. Okay, so it really is not like a special collector box or anything like that. So there we go. That is what that looks like. This is how you can buy this at retail, probably at GameStop or wherever you buy your video game stuff. There's the side. Take your Pokemon game to the real world. Very cool. You can see they even cover the barcode with like the bundle word. So there's that here. Tell you what, we'll open this first. Might need a knife. This is really solid. This is like glued, not just shut. Oh no, there's stickers. Okay, here we go. We'll cut the stickers. Got that. Got that. Kids, be careful with knives. And there we go. And there's a small USB charging cable, which actually is pretty good. I wish it was USB-C. This is just a regular micro USB, like some of older cell phones, you know, which is okay. But just being C would help me because I think most modern phones really use C. That's kind of the trend right now. We got some basic instructions. Oh, I guess this is kind of good. I kind of forgot about this feature. The dock itself for Switch actually does have 2 USB ports, so you can actually plug the ball into the charger. So I'll probably just kind of plug this cord into the dock and just leave it permanently on there. But if not, I mean, there's power supplies, like some of the ones that are reviewed on Tuxx Reviews, or a lot of computers. I'm sure you have a spare USB port somewhere that you can kind of plug this into. So anyway, it shouldn't be too hard keeping that charge going. And this is the ball itself. It probably doesn't have a charge. Oh, it's a little smaller than I thought, actually. Wow, that's interesting. I kind of thought it was going to be a bigger ball, kind of like the size of... I reviewed some like battery chargers for like cell phones that are looking like Pokeballs. Yeah, this is actually different than I thought. First impression, really small. I mean, this is smaller than a pool ball. It does have a little bit of rubbery surface here too, which is interesting. You can see it's kind of like a matte red, not like a shiny glossy red like the top of this perhaps. You can see it's kind of like a matte red, which is interesting. And then this is actually a joystick. I thought this was going to be like a click button. And actually this is clickable, I feel. Oh, it does light up. Check it out. It does have a charge to start. It may not show with the room lighting here, but it does light up when you do this. So basically you can kind of curveball it like this and then release, I guess. And it does have a cord so you don't fling your ball at the TV set. Remember in the days of the Wii, when the Wii came out and it was all the crazy thing for a while and people were like accidentally throwing their Wii remotes at the TV? I think this is what they're trying to avoid, is being sued or whatever, or people breaking their TVs just out of a courtesy. But it does have a pretty solid, like, adjustable cord. It does say Nintendo on the cord too, which is kind of interesting right there. So anyway, pretty cool, nice construction of the ball. Oh, this is clickable too, that's interesting. Okay, so we have this, and we have a button on top, click. So maybe the spin and release or something. I'll have to play with this. I'm not sure if it'll be really better to play with the ball, or if it'd be better to play with the controller, or just the switch straight up. So I'll experiment and I'll follow up with this down the road. But anyway, interesting ball. Okay, moving on to the game itself. Let's see here. We'll cut this open real quick. Retail packaging, I mean, just like you'd expect. It's your standard Switch game. Lots of cool, colorful pictures on the back. Mr. Mime looking all creepy as usual. Team Rocket, all the good stuff. There's the barcode in case you need it. I think this game will be pretty easy to find. It might be harder to find the 2-pack. And of course, like right now, you really can't find the system. I did try looking for the system. You know, it's very like me to buy a few systems, but unfortunately they were all sold out. So if you guys see the system for sale at a normal non-jacked up price, please let me know in the comments, because I would definitely be game to get a system too. Alright, so we'll open this up, and this is just your standard Switch game. Big inside, teeny little cartridge. I haven't licked this. Let me lick this real quick. You know, these, they put a coating on these so kids don't eat them, and they taste kind of foul, but I'll try this real quick. Let me lick this and see what this tastes like. Oh, ow, ugh. Oh my god, it tastes like Pokemon's butt. It's not good. It's not good. Pokemon are cute, but I'm sure their derrieres don't taste particularly well. And this is coated. It has a really nasty, weird chemically taste. Hopefully I didn't get like tongue cancer from licking it or something. But a word of advice, don't lick it, okay? It's still bad. It's really bad. But anyway, there's that. And that discourse goes in there. It is nice. They do have kind of a nice map of the game here too, so you can refer to that if you need to. But that's all I got right now. I'm gonna go ahead. I want to play this game, so I'm gonna dive right into this. I'll probably do a follow-up video down the road. Let me know if you got Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, and of course I will have my Switch code for you. If you haven't added me to friends, I'm really adding people, so feel free if you're interested. Just add me as a friend and I'll add you back. Okay. All right, friends. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to say enter me or enter me senpai for your name in the hat for some cool prizes. Okay. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.
なくした